Have you ever had to wait on the Lord? It can be tough to do, especially if you're struggling with loss or disappointment. Let's talk about that. Hi, I'm Josh. Welcome to Honestly Radio. I remember when we decided to have children. There was a lot of excitement around building our family. And then, month after month passed and nothing happened. Disappointment after disappointment, the feeling of pain and loss for children that we long to see in our lives. And then we remembered a dream God had put in our hearts years ago, to adopt. And we allowed ourselves to dream again, to recognize that God had put this desire in our hearts for a reason, that it would not go to waste. It would not be lost in our pain. And so we chose to trust and wait upon the Lord. We see the same word used in Luke chapter 2. The word wait is used as a verb, to look forward to or to expect. It does not mean doing nothing. It does not mean wallow in your pain or disappointment and allow yourself to be consumed or crushed by it. When we wait on the Lord, we put our trust, hope, and faith in the goodness of God. We believe, regardless of our circumstances, that Christ will produce something beautiful within us and provide purpose to our pain. And so, although it was just the two of us, we bought a 4-bedroom home and waited upon God to do what we could not. I'll never forget the first night in our home. It felt so big and so empty. It did not feel like a faith-filled victory. But I also remember God quietly telling me, as I told my wife, one day, this house will be so full of children, we won't know what to do with ourselves. And boy, did God deliver. Sorrow was turned to joy, and an empty house was transformed into a home for 5 wonderful people and a dog named Joy. As we like to say, God made us family. I am so thankful for the journey, the waiting, because what we enjoy is so much richer, and the gratitude we feel is so much deeper, and the love we share is that much sweeter because of what God has done in our story. And I'm thankful we chose to wait with that expectation, allowing ourselves to look forward. And because of that, we were positioned for God to grow our family and fulfill that dream. If we had stayed in our little apartment and closed off our hearts, we would have missed out on so very much. Oops, it looks like we ran out of time. If you want to hear the full podcast, go to honestlyradio.com or search Honestly Radio on Spotify or Apple Podcast.